Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your week ahead. This is going to be for all Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter sign placement. So Sagittarius, I already shuffled, but before we lay out your spread, which is going to be a mini Celtic cross, we're going to take a look at where you're at in the present, what your challenge or influence is, what's underneath, what's in your recent past, what's on your crowning thoughts, your mind, what's in your future, and what's your likely outcome that's also your advice. We're going to take a look first at what your theme is in the week ahead, and that is the Desert Prince. Survival, false promises is a 19 reducing down to a 10, which also reduces down to a 1. So with this as your theme, you may be looking at the potential of something. You may be looking at how to recenter. You may be trying to reinstate something or culminate something. You may be trying to have a fresh start, a new beginning, or take leadership. You could be trying to bring something to an end or to bridge the gap towards the fresh start. You could be focusing on your inspiration or trying to receive a gift. Or you could be trying to make a transition, pause, or renewal, or you may be in preparation for the next phase or the next thing or whatever is next that needs to happen. But what I want you to be mindful of is with survival, this is about you staying grounded, focusing on your security and your stability. But also with false promises, I'm hearing don't go chasing waterfalls. Make sure that things are solid and not on shaky ground, or that you want to see how you can prove it so that it doesn't end up being false for you, or a promise that can't be kept or made. Okay, with the Desert Prince. So there's a need for you to be resilient and strong here and use reason and pay attention to your instincts. Now, at the bottom of the deck, you do have this Queen of Wands. So this is your energy, or you could be dealing with someone embodying this Queen of Wands energy. But I feel this is you, Sagittarius, male or female. This is you being very creative. And I'm being brought to the attention to all this gold, this yellow-like color, which makes me think about the solar plexus. This is you trying to operate in your personal power, trying to draw on inner strength, trying to see how to be empowered. You may be addressing things in your life that's causing you stress and trying to minimize or reduce or get rid of the stress. You could have taken a hit to your self-esteem, or you're building your self-esteem around something. But with the Queen of Wands, she knows how to take action. She's very inspired, very creative. She knows how to go after and get what she wants. She's very charismatic. She's very effective. But you want to be careful with this Queen of Wands here. You don't want to be overconfident or underconfident, if that's even possible. Well, or lack confidence, yeah. You don't want to lack confidence. But this is you being confident. I feel this is you being confident. And what's underneath that is the Page of Wands. So this is you being enthusiastic about going in a new direction, but notice that you may be receiving some news that you may need to respond to, or you may need to discern whether it's real or not. This brings me back to the thought of don't go chasing waterfalls. So, be mindful of what you might hear from a little birdie, because you want to make sure that it's not false. And so you may want to focus on trying to prove it with this energy, because this page is listening to the birds. So you could be receiving news that causes enthusiasm and inspiration, but also be careful about what news you receive and make sure you prove it, whether this is news you receive or news that you are going to convey. Make sure that, there is no falseness around it or falseness for the promise. So stay grounded. But this is you being very, very creative and coming up with a new action and going in a new direction. Or you're trying to be creative about coming up with what action you can take to take things in a new direction. With this Queen of Wands here, because she does look rather fucking focused here and determined with this energy. So this is about you being confident, or maybe you mustering the confidence. But also be mindful that with this Queen of Wands energy, you don't want to operate in her low vibration where she can be very destructive towards herself and others in her ambitions and aims, behaviors, and attitude. So be careful about that. Now, where you're at in the present, Sagittarius, is you do have the Knight of Cups. So with this Knight of Cups, you are right now, you may be guarding a dream of yours, a creative project of yours. You may be trying to protect it with all of this armor that this dude got on. And you are trying to protect an opportunity or trying to protect an offer that you want to receive or achieve. But there's a lot of protectiveness here, or being on guard with an opportunity or offer, or something that is a creative dream or goal of yours. Now, your challenge and influence is you do have this King of Pentacles. So with the King of Pentacles here, the King of Pentacles is known for having the Midas touch. Whatever the King of Pentacles focuses on, the King of Pentacles can create, and successfully. And this is a very successful looking fucking King of Pentacles right now. The King of Pentacles even seems to have support or admirers here. And so you may be focusing on how to manage money or build some money or work on a creative project that's going to bring in all this fucking money for you, this gain and success. But in the meantime, it's like there's a need for you to focus on how to manage, how to create stability, how to maintain, how to structure and organize. You may be in a collaborative effort with someone else or others, or there are others involved in you managing something with money or to do with your ability to make money with this King of Pentacles here. But this is about, the King of Pentacles is the master of his suit. So with this king here, you want to be mindful to stay grounded and practical. And you may want to be mindful about whether or not you're being inflexible or stubborn. But with this King of Pentacles, this is you managing shit. And managing shit so that you can build and can create and have success and gain. So what's underneath that for you, Sagittarius, is you got the Six of Pentacles. So this is about giving and receiving. I feel that you're trying to manage something in order to receive something that you want. Now, with the Pentacles here, this may be you trying to receive money, trying to receive that opportunity with the Knight of Cups that you're protecting and guarding. But this is, with the Six of Pentacles, you focusing on the give and take. There may be something that you have to give in order for you to receive. Or you're focusing on what it is you have to give in order to receive what you want in a situation that will bring you more balance and stability and allow for the exchange that you want here. Now, this could be around money and finances, and it is around money and finances for some of you with both these pentacles here. But there's creative action involved, and there's a focus on opportunities and offers, but also, something that you're trying to create, some sort of project that you're guarding, you're protecting. Now, in the recent past, you do have this Queen of Pentacles. So for some of you, this is a relationship. This is a partnership. This is a connection. We have the King of Pentacles here. We have the Queen of Pentacles here. So this is a perfect pair, perfect match. Now, if this isn't a relationship, then this is you operating in your masculine and feminine energies to bring balance, to bring security, to stabilize things, to bring order, to structure, to have success. But with this Queen of Pentacles in the recent past, this is you trying to take care of shit, nurture something, This is you perhaps multitasking. This is you focusing on home, your money, your resources, how to gain, how to successfully achieve what it is that you're focused on building, and how to get success with it in the recent past. And this was you working on that, taking a close look at what needs to be done. But this is you also holding on to something that you desire, or holding on to what you're trying to build or that you've built in the recent past. So what's on your mind is the Six of Swords. With the Six of Swords, this is you wanting to move the fuck on from any complications, from any disputes, from any issues, from any challenges that you may have experienced with others or within yourself, or both. And this is you trying to focus on getting peace of mind and move on from the complications, where everything starts to come together and be working out more smoothly for you with the Six of Swords. And so you have the Six of Swords on your mind. This is your mental energy. And then you have the Six of Pentacles in your circumstances. So you are thinking about things going on in your world and how to move on from any issues that is getting in the way of you having balance with the things going on in your world, or achieving the resources or the balance that you want to have or see here, and the success. Now in the future, you do have, wow, you got all these sixes. You have the Six of Cups. And so with the Six of Cups, I feel like this is either something that you could have been dealing with in your recent past, or someone in the past, but this feels like you being able to come up with some sort of conclusion that's a solution you're satisfied with, and that perhaps who you're dealing with is satisfied with as well. So this is you experiencing some reconciliation, perhaps in a connection, a relationship, or in a situation where you are trying to get an opportunity, or you're trying to protect what you're creating, and you're trying to have success with your finances or your resources. But with the Six of Cups here, this could be you having solutions between you and your family, or just solutions with what you needed to reconcile, or perhaps see about compromising or cooperating towards, so that you can have the successful conclusion here in the future. And so your likely outcome, nice, is you got the Star. So with the Star here, this is you experiencing healing, wish fulfillment, realizing your vision. With the Star here, this is you having your hope intact, using wisdom, allowing yourself to be guided. This is about you having optimism and confidence, and experiencing harmony here with the Star. So this is nice. This is healing and wish fulfillment for you. And you may be the Star in a situation here, Sagittarius, but this is nice. So whatever you're dealing with here, there's like progress here. And you have 3 sixes, which is about success and growth, through you reassessing the situation to deal with it, whatever this is for you, or through you focusing on how to create more harmony, or being more practical around your domestic affairs. But this is you being able to have an achievement, a triumph, and achieve some balance in your mind, in your emotions and relationships and connections, but also in your finances and in your circumstances. Nice. So let's take a look at what your guidance is here, Sagittarius, with all this lovely energy. Okay, this card wanted to come out. We're going to take it. You have the Spider. Trust the creative spark you're feeling and express it through writing stories that inspire and enlighten. Nice. Trust in your creative process, but also make sure you're mindful to not be chasing waterfalls. Please stick to what's solid and real. I feel led to pull one more card for you, Sagittarius, for your guidance. So we're just going to do it. That's how it's going to go. We're just going to do it. What additional guidance do you have for Sagittarius, please, Spirit? What is the additional guidance for Sagittarius in these energies, August 5th to August 11th, 2019? What is the guidance for Sagittarius, please? Thank you. Okay, there we go. Weasel. Be silent, pay attention, and simply observe with your eyes, ears, and physical feelings what is happening inside and all around you. Okay? So it all starts and ends with you, boo. It all starts and ends with you. Have mindfulness about your energies, what's going on within you, what you're dealing with, so that what you mirror or you produce is what you really want to see. I hope these messages help. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching. Bye.